Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. I'm Mark. This is Spagavers Garage. Today we're out here doing a little bit of work to the Supra. Now, last time you guys saw, I had some damage to the hood. It has all been taken care of. It's all fixed, back to new. Has a new clear bra on there. Everything is good to go. But there's some things that I've been wanting to do. I'm not going to show you under the hood right now. We'll get a before and after we get this done, but I'm going to pull some things out. I've got some cleanup work I want to do, some new lines and stuff that I'm going to be running. I'd like to do it in the garage, but I just don't have lighting in this garage. There's no real outlets in there, so it makes it a little bit difficult. Plus the height is so low that when I open the hood actually hits either the roof or the garage door opener. So we're going to pull it out here. It's been raining all morning, so I had to wait for it to stop raining so I could get it pulled out here. We're going to get to work on it, so let's go. Let's do this. Okay, so this area right here is one of the main areas that I wanted to work on. So I've got a different tank that I wanted to use. I've also got the P2 bracket that I had intended to use initially, but wasn't able to. So I've got my pump, my methanol pump back in there, and then this tank here. I just want to clean this up. I want to get it right. And then I've got new lines that I want to run as well. So we're gonna start by pulling this all out of here and getting this all cleaned up so that we can run the new stuff. Okay, so of course I'm out there and it starts absolutely raining, but that's okay. I got the old tank out, I got the pump out, and so I've got my P2 bracket, I've got my new AEM 1.25 or 1.15 gallon tank, and I've got new lines that I'm gonna be putting in once we get this all set up. So I've got new hardware here. We're gonna get this thing mounted up so that we can slide it in, and well, once the rain stops. But I don't know if you can see out there, it's coming down pretty good again. So I've got the hood closed and got that out as quick as I could so we could get in here and work. All right guys, so it's a week later and we're back at the Supra. Had it in the garage. I don't know if you noticed, but when I went to purge it, there was a lot of spray. So it had been spraying back there when I purged it. I connected everything up and then I hit purge again and noticed that it was raining. It was raining meth all over the place, which in an engine bay, meth, not a good thing. So immediately shut the car off. Took it to a tune that doesn't use meth and started trying to figure out what was going on. And the problem is that the threads on the burger system, everything is NPT. So it's National Pipe Thread. 1/8 NPT is what's used there. What I was putting on was 4 AN. So the AN fittings have like a dome and they have to kind of seat in there. The NPT is a flat, and so didn't really seat, didn't work together. And so what I had to do was figure out a way to make it mate. And Snow has some pieces, some holders, and some 1/8 to AN fittings. And so I've gotten everything I need, got it reinstalled. And so now I'm ready to pop the hood, do another purge, see whether or not it leaks. Fingers crossed it doesn't leak. If it does, I may need some either Teflon tape or some Teflon paste. Put it all back together with that and see whether or not that helps. But for now, let's give it a try. Okay, so the engine bay is pretty dirty right now, and I am gonna get it cleaned up here as soon as I make sure everything's working and it's not leaking. But here you can see what I did. So right here, I've got my two nozzles, and the nozzles just came straight out before, but now I've got these Snow Performance pieces that are 90 degrees, so they're low profile, and then they've got an AN fitting there. So I can go NPT into this side, AN into this side, and then the AN line goes onto there. And I had to get another line or another fitting like this to go onto my solenoid. So I've got it all routed up through. I've still got to clean all that up. That's where my solenoid is, and then you can see I've definitely cleaned this up quite a bit. I've got the bracket with the tank and my motor right there, so everything is looking pretty clean at this point. So now it's time to see whether or not it leaks. Go to my water meth map, go into water meth injection, and right at the top is purge. So I'm gonna hit that. All right, so I've got the engine bay cleaned up a little bit, and it's looking a whole lot better. Car itself still needs to be cleaned, but we can see kind of where I ran stuff. So got the cables down here for the hosing, AN line braided, so it just looks cleaner, looks a lot better. I've got it kind of right up underneath the cover and then back out and around up through the side here. I've still got to clean up this bay a little bit, so that's what I'll be doing next, is cleaning up that bay. That bay's all cleaned up. It's got my meth tank in there now. Everything's good. I've got the new carbon cover on the MST intake. That was a custom piece that one of the guys off of the Supra forums made up for me. Really cool piece. But yeah, it's coming together. Things are coming together. I also redid my steering wheel. So I actually did a whole video on it and lost the video. So I changed out the cover on my steering wheel to full Alcantara. I've got the blue stitching on there, and I went with the blue stripe in the center. So that's what I'm rocking right now. I really like it. I love the feel of the Alcantara. It really works well for the steering wheel in my opinion. And you know, if I get sick of it down the road, I can swap it out like I did this one. So that's what we've done today, and so I'm gonna go drive it and get some time, make sure everything's good, come back, check it. But when I purged it, no leaks. I went to so now I'm back on my map 6, and I've got a special spicy one in there that I have not used yet, that maybe the weather's just about perfect to go do a pull today, so maybe we'll get that done. All right, I appreciate you guys checking this out. Come back, there'll be more. We're gonna be doing a lot more with the Supra over the coming months, so stick around. Thanks.